Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot again. This is going to be a shorter live stream. This is going to be 30 minutes long. We're not even going to do requests today. We always do requests on the second half of the live stream, but we are off to Florida for our baby moon. LOL, right? I think it's hilarious that they named it a baby moon, and now we're doing it. So I'd always make fun of things like that, and here we are, getting ready to head out for our baby moon here, and flew in my aunt and uncle to take care of the house and to take care of our dog and stuff like that. So they're here. They flew in last night, picked them up, and here we are doing one quick 30-minute live stream before we head off into the airport and fly over to Florida. And we're going to be hanging out on the beach for our baby moon for 4 or 5 days. And that's about it. So we'll try to do a live stream tomorrow as well from an undisclosed location in Florida, but it'll probably just be a short 15-30 minute quick update, see what's going on in the markets, similar today. But we don't know the internet situation in Florida, so we'll see what happens, if the hotel's got good internet or not. So probably won't be able to broadcast it very good. So we'll see. We'll see how it happens. But I just want to say good morning to everyone. Good morning. Welcome back. RB made it to a live. Awesome. Welcome, RB. He's always on the replay crew. He's always commenting on the replay crew. So I appreciate all your support over there, RB. And a good to see you make it on the live, my man. So awesome. So here we are. Is the Bitcoin bottom in? So just a quick recap. The monthly chart remains ultra bullish. The month isn't over yet. Still 10 days remain. 10 days remain. The weekly chart. So just kind of show you what I'm looking at. Monthly chart still ultra bullish. The weekly chart still ultra bullish. The daily chart had a sell signal, and then yesterday price pushed all the way back up, right? So what we talked about though, and we posted this on the Twitter X app, and so, if you're not following me on the Twitter X app, definitely follow me over there. Or if you want even more details, join us in the Discord. It's a private Discord, but I show all the details over there, and I try to post as timely as charts as possible. So we were posting charts over there for Bitcoin miners, altcoins, all that stuff over there. So Bitcoin is not out of the woods yet, but the bottom and retracement could be in after hitting 3 of the 4 original targets to the downside. Yeah, so there was a 4th target right around the white trend line, the white horizontal trend line hasn't been hit, may not, right? And then I added a 5th and 6th target down here just because other altcoins were also hitting lower targets, but doesn't mean that they were going to be hit to the downside. 8-hour chart. Now, these are lower time frames. Keep that in mind. So as the higher time frames are ultra bullish, I'm expecting a buy the dip scenario, right? So that's where we posted going back on March 14th. So we'll get to it real quick. Just a quick recap. Price is oversold. You can see the blue candle. Price is oversold. Reversal candle. You can see the reversal candle here on the 8-hour chart. Bearish divergence cleared. In my opinion, it was cleared. Finding support at a key target area, right? Candle closed above trending dots. It did. Trend line. I adjusted the trend line to make it more. I didn't keep it at this trend line here, but I readjusted to be a more aggressive downward trend line. So close above that, and a buy signal will increase the probabilities. Please like, repost, and comment if you appreciate seeing these updates. So definitely do that. Hit this like button, hit the repost button, and comment over there like Mark did. Great job. Awesome. Done. Follow the instructions of the market sniper. So, but let's circle back over here. So we talked about this on the breakdown on the live stream today. I covered the next possible Bitcoin buy the dip scenario. We weren't talking about going to $12,000. We weren't talking about Bitcoin going to zero. What we're talking about is the next possible buy the dip scenario based on the 4-hour chart time frame. There was bearish divergence, there was a rising wedge, and then there's a sell signal on the 4-hour chart. I'm highlighting the 4-hour chart. These are lower time frames, right? So it was possible that we were going to come down and hit target 1. It did. It was possible it would come down and hit target 2. It did. And then there were several reasons why, including bearish divergence, that price could come down and hit target 3. And it did. Of course, we have a fourth target on there for a reason, but it has not hit the fourth target yet. So are we out of the woods? So a couple reasons to think. Now we'll go to the 8-hour chart, but on this daily chart, there's still a couple reasons why we might not be out of the woods yet, right? So if you get a candle close above here, increases the probabilities, right? This horizontal over here about 68,000, call it 450-ish, right? So close above there just so happens gets a close back above the trending dots as well. So you're looking at about back above the trending dots on the daily chart is going to be about 68,860, right? So those are all be additional milestones saying that, hey, the probabilities continue to increase. But there was, after the sell signal, quickly bought back up. You can see from the wick down here, all the way down to 60,770-ish, right? Push all the way back up. So now if we start to see closes back above here, and then we start to see some follow through, then I'll confidently say that the bottom is in, right? It looks like it could be. We talked about it, covered it yesterday. So we'll continue to watch it over here. Also, can we look at, I'm not sure what that is. Welcome back, Aldo. Ratty Fair, greetings, market snipers. Welcome back. Good morning, shooter, by the way. Mark, hips kind. Thanks, you got it. So you're going to take me up on that round of golf? No, this is the baby moon. I got to spend time with the wife. Sorry, Tesla John. Next time. I would love to play golf in Florida if it's not too hot and humid. But yeah, no, it's baby moon time. So got to cater to the wife and relax with her before the calm, before the storm, right? So poor Jesse. Just kidding. I want you to try to say it. Yeah, I didn't even attempt it. Wait, the L is no, I'm not even gonna try. You can't pronounce the R. Yeah, I can't roll the R. Yeah. So let's keep going. So that's the daily chart. So there's still a couple things I would like to see to call it. Candle closes back above, this area, 68,500. Will also puts it back above the trending dots. You can see the trending dots are still trending down and are red. So it's caution, right? It's still caution. And if you bought the dip, better have a stop loss in, right? That's what I'm going to say. You better have a stop loss in. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. And obviously, hopefully you find some entertainment along the way. It's a shorter stream, so probably not going to want to sell in 11 at least. So hopefully we have some fun along the ways and it's entertaining, but we're going to keep going. Let's drop down the 8-hour chart real quick. And of course, my exact thoughts were laid out on the last Bitcoin video, 18 minutes, 18-minute video over there. It was like 3 or 4 days ago. It's still exact same thoughts over there. So definitely go take a look at it. But I redrew this. It was more of a trend line like that. So be aware that was the trend line. And then I redrew a more aggressive downward trend line, right? So you start getting back above here. Let's see. Let's draw this out. This is based off the 8-hour chart. So again, daily chart is bigger, a bigger deal to me than the 8-hour chart. And the time, just because I trade it more often. But you start to get, so if you put like an arrow out like that, what am I doing? All right, icon, do this in real time. Probably won't spend this much amount of time on the altcoins and stuff like that. But if you got one arrow there, put another one out like this, and that's going to be your higher probability. Candle closes back above there, and see this would tell me that you're going to see some follow through, right? So this was a lower high. This was a lower high. This is a lower low. This is still a potential lower high. So until it puts in, it's somewhere in the middle, right? Will it put in a higher low and start to come back out and then take out this pivot point here? That will be when I would say, then I'll be confidently saying, hey, it seems like the bottom is in, right? So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. How it would play out is something like this, where maybe it comes back all the way down, retest like this, still battles, right? And then comes out like that. So we'll see how it plays out. And this could still happen by the end of the month, right? And put out a couple different scenarios, and it's still kind of playing out over there on that last Bitcoin video, 18 minutes long. Go take a look at it. It's the last video that I recorded, not a live stream, last video recorded. So we'll kind of keep watching over there. That's what you'd want to see. You want to see a higher low get put in, and then take out not only this pivot point, but put out this pivot point. So you're looking at about 68,500 is a confluence of resistance. So you start getting candle closes back above 68,500 and even higher than that, then it's going to start looking like the bottom is strong possibility at the bottom is in after that. So we'll see that. Let's get on the daily chart and let's just start looking at some of these altcoins, and then we're just going to rock and rolling. So again, Ethereum hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside as well. Again, still below the trending dots. So it's still a caution, even though there was another buy signal. Very similar to Bitcoin. Solana still above the trending dots. Chainlink, we got to get going. We're 11 minutes in. We got to catch a plane. So we're definitely gonna keep this to 19 more minutes. I still have to pack. Chainlink probably hit 3 or 4 targets to the downside, near dot, right? The bottom could be in, too early to call it. Sand hit 4 of the 4 targets to the downside, possible double wick bottom, came up, had a buy signal on the daily chart, still below the trending dots, drew this out over here like that. So it's still a possibility, and we talked about this already, that it could come back up like this, come back down, put in a higher low, and then come out, right? And then might be able to even, however it plays out, and then hold on, and then you could probably redraw more. Let's see, maybe it's more like this, maybe it's more like that, and then you draw more aggressive downward trend line like that. So we'll see. This is just a preliminary early on, just as an idea of how it could play out. So you're still looking for that higher low, which is that higher probability that the bottom is in, right? So that's what you're kind of looking for. So not out of the woods yet, right? Not out of the woods yet. Yo, want to long dot looking. We'll take a look at dot, but we're not gonna. We're not gonna do any requests today. On long term holder of BTC and ETH, just look at profits. And I'm looking shift alts. Logan, what are your top picks? Someone starting their alt portfolio. Yeah, we can't get into all that today. Sorry, Logan, my man. But yeah, we're short on time today. Can you check out? Remind me in the future, but I don't give financial advice. So you're probably not going to get the answer you're looking for, but we can chart it. Can you check? Yeah, unfortunately, Robbie, we're not doing requests today. We're going to keep it short today. So sorry, I apologize. You feeling okay? You sound a bit off. No, I'm good. Just got a pack. We got to pack and do all that stuff. So let's keep going. Sand, Phil, pending buy signal on Phil, hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside. These are accurate. I mapped them out. Usually the target boxes, but I got lazy drawing them. All go looking at it over here. 3 out of the 4 targets. Again, we didn't move the target, so I'm not checking it off. Double wick bottom. Someone front ran my targets. Oh, come on, market makers. All go. Did not get into target 4 yet, so we'll continue to watch it. Not out of the woods yet. Bottom could be in, but not out of the woods yet. That was kind of more of an aggressive trend line, so let's keep it drawn like that. So still not out of, like I said, still not out of the woods. 4 out of the 4 targets so far. See if price gets back above the downward trend line. See if price gets back above the downward trending dots. Could take some time to play out, right? And you'll see what I'm talking about on the Bitcoin mining stocks. Bitcoin mining, let's see. All good now. Yep. Cool. Yeah, ADA, 4 of the 4 targets downside. Matic, Atom, they all start to look similar. Let's take a quick look at NASDAQ, and then we're going to circle back to the Bitcoin mining stocks. NASDAQ, still no sell signal, right? Still no sell signal over here. And so it's not putting in a lower high. So we're just going to remove all these targets. We put those targets on to see if there would be a lower high, and there's still no lower high. Let's just kind of adjust everything. It's still an uptrend, still above the trending dots. It was putting in bearish divergence. It could continue to put in bearish divergence, and it's even possible that the bearish divergence disappears and it just goes off to the moon. We talked about this. The weekly chart is still ultra bullish, right? Still ultra bullish. Oh, oh, no. Don't want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, so still ultra bullish on the daily chart. And there's an ANF target up here at $20,000. We've been talking about it and been covering that. Monthly chart has flipped ultra bullish. So, like I said, I'm not in a short or anything like that. It's all breaking news. The NASDAQ monthly chart has just flipped ultra bullish like Bitcoin did a month ago. So, seems like we're going higher. You got ANF targets that are higher. For NASDAQ, it was at 20,000. You got ANF target up here at 5,600. Has not flipped ultra bullish on the SP 500 yet. Dow Jones tracking ANF target 1 over here. Russell 2000 hasn't even made a new high yet. 10-year yield flat. Let's switch over to Bitcoin dominance real quick. Bitcoin dominance still bullish on the daily chart, on the weekly chart, but on the daily chart, it's starting to break down. We've been talking about, are we going to see altcoins finally start to fly, right? They've had some great moves, but not like when the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. That's when we really should see altcoins really pump. So too early to call it. We talked about this as a possible double top, talked about it as a possible lower high, not confirmed yet. So we will see. It's too early to say, but that's what we're kind of looking at. Let's take a quick glance at Magnificent Seven, and then I'm going to spend like the last 10 minutes looking at the Bitcoin mining stocks as the next opportunity. Still no lower high confirmed on NVIDIA yet. And so we're going to take that off for now. You got this high over here. So we're going to see if it takes that out or not. Only hit one target to the downside so far. Once a lower high is confirmed, then the probabilities of hitting lower targets is on the table. It's not a lower high yet. So not a confirmed lower high yet. So we will see. Meta broke out of this downward trend line, only hit maybe one or two targets, still have this gap down here over here. Amazon continues higher, still in this longer term uptrend here, right? Still bullish on the higher time frames. Microsoft, ultra bullish. Breaking news, just hit ANF target 1. ANF target 1, we put out there a while back. I don't even remember when we put on the ANF target, over a month ago. Breaking news, Microsoft just hit ANF target 1. Got ANF target 2 up here. Woo-wee. Tesla, still bearish on the weekly chart. Maybe it's finding bottom. Apple, still bearish on the weekly chart. Looks a little bit different. Looks like possible fake out to the upside over here. If you look at the daily chart, right? Possible fake out to the upside. Maybe it puts in a higher low and then continues upward like that. So we will see. We'll see if we get higher prices on Apple or not. But right now, it's still bearish on the weekly chart. And this is what I call a fake out. We expect fake outs along the way. Google, is it filled this gap up here? And will it put in a lower high? Too early to say. Let's switch over to the Bitcoin mining stocks. And we can kind of take our time over there. We still got 10 or 11 minutes. Okay. So let's switch over. Let's see. Hut. There were some pretty big gains yesterday. We kind of mapped this out. We know about the double arrows now. So we took a look at it over there. Oh, real quick. Let's go over to Jesse. Let's hit the like button on this live stream. Let's repost it for Jesse. Yeah, I'm talking in third person. Let's comment on it. Whatever we don't have time to put in a cool comment. Let's go like that, right? So, Hut, smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Help me, help you, help me. We got 10 more minutes. Let's dive into these Bitcoin mining stocks. We talked about it. Possible low, possible higher lows, finally breaking out. candle closed back above the trending dots, buy signal yesterday, uh, came up, hit target 1 yesterday, right? Now we got a green trending dot. Seems like the bottom is in on HUT, right? Seems like the bottom is in. Seems like it was in back here. Still took some time to play out. So if altcoins were down here, right, and came down and hit 4 targets, this is what I'm talking about, where, altcoins came down, similar to Bitcoin mining stocks, could take some time to play out. However, it plays out, right? However, the TA plays out going through the consolidation. This is what we always talk about. It could take a little bit more time to play out. So we'll see. We'll continue to watch it. But it's possible that after hitting the 4th target, that the bottom is in and then starts putting in some higher lows and then breaks out like that, similar to HUT. So that's what we're kind of watching for on the altcoins over there. Hive, right? We already did the fantastic TA over here. We already did some fantastic TA work over here, and we'll continue to watch it. And then we got the arrow to the upside once it breaks out. Right now, it was getting back above the trending dots. Now it's come back down. So could be a lagging Bitcoin mining stock. We'll see over there. I see MIGI. Looks like it broke out of this downward trend line again. This was a fake out, came back down. Now we're getting back above the trending dots 2 days in a row. Now started to break out of this newly drawn from March 11th downward trend line, and now the trending dot is turning green again. So we'll see if it looks like a possible double bottom. It could be breaking out again and could see a buy signal in the near future, similar to HUT, right? So we'll see how it plays out today. Bitfarm, a little bit more difficult to draw. There's not really a second touch point. So just put out a phantom trend line like that. There you go. CLSK was breaking out, never had a sell signal, never closed the gap down here. So one could say that it's performed better. One could say that it's more bullish, right? And we're pointing out about the breakout over there. And then, but we like to see a higher high being made. Looks like it's finding support down here, found support over here, probably at a key retracement area, maybe target 2, and then it broke out. And so now we want to see some follow through over there on CLSK. Marathon Digital, we were talking about that looks like it was finding support over here on the 200-week moving average, not once, twice, 3 times, right? 3 times. Kind of closed back above the trending dots, buy signal. Now we want to see it break out to the upside and show some follow through. Looks like the bottom is in. Looks like it found support. There was a buy signal. It was a big move yesterday. You're getting a little bit of a retracement. So could be like one of those little bit of a retracement here, gather some momentum, and then it starts to come out like that, right? So that's what we'll be kind of watching for, similar to CIFR, which we're going to take a look at here in just a brief second. Similar thoughts. Key support area, back above the trending dots. Now we're waiting for the confirmation and looking for that buy signal, looking for that, that push off. Maybe it comes back down a little bit and takes a little bit of time to build some more momentum, possibly. But they're fast movers, and the market makers like to push them up overnight when the markets are closed and gap them up. So they like to gap and run on you. So you got to be aware of that. So you got the low, you got the higher low on We Gonna Make It, WGMI. Looks like another possible higher low. We're pointing that out over here that it was breaking out. Candle closed back above the trending dots. Buy signal over there. There was a big move up. That was a big move up from wick to like basically wick 17%. So if it retraces a little bit, kind of builds up some more momentum, that's perfectly healthy, right? That's perfectly healthy. And then at that point, you want to see it push up after that. So that's We Gonna Make It. Had a buy signal yesterday. Wolf, same thing, similar thoughts. You like to clear, start to get some candle close back above here would be nice. some follow through, but the trending dots are way back here. So could expect, come back down, put in a higher low, and then come back out like that. Put in another higher low, right? But doesn't mean it will. I already had the buy signal and could just take off to the upside. So that is Wolf. Wolf. So you got a low here. You got a potential higher low, buy signal back above. They're all starting to look the same, but we have a little bit of time over here. Still got 5 more minutes. Definitely going to keep this one to 30 minutes. Doing pretty good on time. So awesome. Can't wait for this. Can't wait for this Florida trip. It'll be pretty nice. Spend some time with the wifey. Even her sister is going to come over for a day and a half. Make the 3-hour drive over from Miami, and come hang out with us, her and her husband. So it'll be good little family time over there for 5 days. RB, do you chart BTC mining stock Riot? Yeah, I just showed Riot. I just showed Riot. But yeah, we just talked about it and covered it. Did you fall asleep? Yeah, there's not much really to say other than it looked like it found key support over. Maybe did I skip it? If I did, I apologize. But I think I just drew this out. But if not, it was from yesterday. And so if you got this found key support, looks like it closed above the trending dots and could see a pending buy signal in the near future. And maybe it finds support, puts in a higher low, and then comes out like that. So yeah, I think we just covered it, but maybe I'm losing my mind. Iris Energy over here. Dallas White, have a great vacation, Florida, reset and relax. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be all over the charts, though, Dallas. We will always be one internet or Verizon connection away from looking at the charts on the phone and stuff, unless I'm snorkeling, right? If I'm snorkeling, obviously I won't be able to, but thank you. I appreciate that. West Coast or East Coast of Florida. So we're flying into Tampa today. We're going to stay there one night, and then we're going down to Sarasota, Florida. So the answer to your question is the East Coast of Florida. RB, almost it. You got it. You got it. No worries, RB. Just glad you're here on the live stream. You're always the replay crew. So I wanted to cover you. I wanted to hook you up. You're always on it in the comments on the replay crew, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to cover you on the live stream for once. You got it. You got it. No worry. Need more espresso. Yeah, I could always use more coffee, but I don't drink. I mean, more caffeine. I don't drink coffee anymore, but more caffeine. Jesse. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jesse Guillermo Olsen. There we go. We got it. 4K mods. We've got 2 more to look at. Buy signal on Iris Energy. Jesse Guillermo Olsen over here. Buy signal. Perfect. Mucho perfecto, por favor. There we go. Now we're on a roll. Mucho perfecto. Yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it. Just takes practice. Buy signal back above the trending dots. We'd like to see some follow through on it, but it's starting to look good over there. We want to see follow through. We save the best for last. We want to see follow through like Cypher Mining Inc. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but this is what we want to see. And this is what we talked about in the live stream. This is where it gets exciting, right? That was pretty good. All right. Buenos dias. There we go. We're getting better. We just got 2 minutes. All right. So let me wrap this up. I know. We got to poke fun at me. We got to make fun of me. We're not making fun of anyone else. We're making fun of me, right? Making fun of my pronunciations, making fun of my, it's not my strong suit. So here's what we're pointing out, right? There was a low. There was a higher low. There was a higher low. Now, we talked about in the live stream yesterday. This is what I think is important about Cypher mining. Are the Bitcoin mining stocks right here, right? They put in a third higher low, then it had a buy signal. Then it took another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Put in a fourth higher low. Doesn't mean it's going to play out exactly, but what if it plays that out here? I'll show you an idea of what I'm talking about. So you got here on the patterns, go like that, right? And then we go copy, right? So you put in a fourth higher low, then starts to break out. So we come in over to the Iris Energy, paste it, go like that, put the buy signal, boom. That's what we're talking about. Boom. Uh, Now this one only has two higher lows, so maybe it takes some more time. So maybe, but maybe it plays out similar on some of these Bitcoin mining stocks where it puts in a fourth higher low, and so that's kind of what it could be. This could be the preliminary breakout. Then you readjust it, and it could be. I mean, this is what we do, right? This is what we do. So again, let's go to Hut. Let's go to Hut. I think there's three. Yeah, there's three over here. Maybe not. Let's see. Paste. So it goes like that. Buy signal, right? Let's see. Does that work? Yeah, it's possible. And then let's clean that up. Puts in another higher low over here like that, and then takes out. So it could take a couple more days. So, anyways, you get the point. 1, 2, 3, maybe a fourth higher low. Maybe it's goes lower, right? Obviously, you just adjust it, and maybe it's something like that, right? Comes back down, and then takes off to the upside and starts hitting some more targets. Boom! 31 minutes. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. We're working on our Spanish. We're working on our pronunciations. We're working on our charts. We're doing it all. Thank you. Help me, help you, help me. We'll continue to sniper the markets together. I appreciate all of you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And we're going to try to do a live stream. We'll check out the internet situation from an undisclosed location in Sarasota, Florida. Obviously, it's not that undisclosed, but we might be in Tampa when I do the live stream because we're going to do it tomorrow. So anyways, we'll try to do that. Try to do a quick 15, 30 minutes. Keep our finger on the pulse. Do a live stream. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks again, and we will see you hopefully